welcome everyone back to GameChangerX. Today is a very special day for us. We have just crossed 500 subscribers. First time ever. In fact, it happened a couple of days back and then it went down to 499 and now it's at 502. Now, if I have to go out on a limb and say today is one of the happiest day in last year or so that I could remember. I started this channel around 8 months back, or it 9 months. 1st of September is first time when I put my first video. Basically, we created the channel on 31st August, and it's been an uphill journey. Now, before I say anything else, let me thank each and every one of you who have subscribed to this channel and all the beautiful YouTube friends that I've made here. So today's episode is mainly to thank you guys. So I've been thinking, like, what do I do? What do I do when the channel reaches 500? I've seen several people doing something like Q&A. They did, just thanking everyone, but that was never enough for me. So I want to do something different. And this occasion, I would like to contribute back to the community. And what I mean by contributing back is that I'd like to show you guys how I edit my videos. Now, why I want to show the editing portion is not to boast, because I am a terrible editor. You can see that in my videos. And I am by default, I'm a very humble person, so I don't want to brag or I don't want to show off anything. But there is a reason behind why I want to show editing. Because the biggest challenge for me, and I'm sure for all of you guys, would be to find time to make videos. Because if you spend too much time recording or too much time editing, mostly editing is the part which takes maximum time, then you are not putting out videos every day. And the best way to find success in YouTube would be to put out a video regularly. So what I try to do is I try to record in a way, I try to set up my videos in a way so that I have to spend minimum time editing the video. So today we'll quickly see what are the steps that I do to edit the video. So first of all, the recording part of it. So when I record a video, I basically record using Elgato, because I'm doing gaming mostly on my PS4. I am in the process of buying another Elgato to start doing PC recording. I have not done that yet. And then I export from the Elgato software. I export the live commentary, which is recorded through this mic, which is Blue Yeti. And I also export the actual video game file separately. And I record using a different webcam. And I use the Logitech software. You can see it on the screen now. That file gets exported separately. I name it same along with the video and the audio and just put a W suffix after it. So the first thing I do is I edit the live commentary. I open it in Adobe Audition, and for all of you serious guys, if you want to do serious video making, definitely get a production quality software to edit. All the free softwares, although they'll get you started, but the free softwares are going to take more time to make good videos. There are lots of shortcuts in the good software. So why I opened it in Audition is just to eliminate the extra noise that my recording environment has. It's very easy to do it. So once you have opened it, just increase it a little bit so that you can see the waveform. And up in here, look for the portion which has maximum straight line. It just takes a little bit of sliding. So this portion is only noise. Choose Shift P. Another thing I cannot emphasize much more than it needed emphasizing is always its shortcuts. Shift P actually captures the noise print at the very bottom corner. You can see Control Shift P opens up this. Somehow the first time you play it, it won't negate the noise. So do close, again capture it, Shift P, Control Shift P, and this time it negates the noise. Select enter file, apply. Quick 3 steps. So this file is pretty big. It's for my next video of Surge 5. So you will get to see the result of this editing in a couple of days. So my computer is not state of the art. Basically, I'm missing a SSD, and my choice of motherboard was so wrong. I chose everything from the ROG, the Rogue family, and putting an SSD on this Rogue board will basically, so now we can close it. So we'll basically make my, let's create a new project. Let's call it Surge 5. Another very important thing is how you keep your file or name it. It should be findable as fast as you want to find it. So here are my search for this thing. So we will talk when we start importing, because that is going to take some time. Shortcuts, putting the files in proper location, naming them properly so that you can find it and don't waste time. Those are the key things you want to do every day and make a habit out of it. So when I import large number of files, it basically the disk read, disk IO takes some time. So I have imported the actual recording, and I have my final where all the finished recording goes. I will choose the Neo intro, and then I will choose the only outro I have. Now when they are getting recorded, when they are getting processed, basically they are getting ingested, we'll click on the C. Because we name them separately, all of them are individually identifiable. We'll just create a new sequence from clip. Now you probably wouldn't be able to do it because if your clip is not of the same specification, but if you did that, then you'll be just able to create a new sequence and you're all set. It'll take the sequence will take all the parameters from the clip, and then we will just click on the intro, we'll drag it here and then press Control, push it in front. We'll put the outro, we'll make this maximum so that this cut is visible. We'll put the camcorder first. For some reason, although I have muted the mic, it keeps on recording voice, and then I'll put it here. Now here you will see the simplest trick. Now my intro is very loud, so we'll go to effects, we'll reduce the volume to -6. Okay, so intro is there. Now here you can see the webcam recording. What I do when I start recording is I just say 3, 2, 1, and when I say 1, I make a face out of it so that it's distinguishable when I close my mouth and start saying 1. So here you will see in the camcorder, in the webcam recording, yes, that's it, 1. So let's see. 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. So here I want to stop. I want to press C. C is the shortcut for cutting it. So anyway, I am showing this for Premiere Pro, which I personally use and like. But for all other professional grade editors there, you always should find out the shortcuts. So then what I'll do is I will open up this. The very basic effects I put for audio is single band compressor, vocal enhancer. I choose male and I choose vocal booster. And now here you can see if I make it maximum, there are the waveforms for 3, 2, 1. I'll just line them up. 1. And you can see, welcome back. My webcam is mapped. So now at this point, I'll just cut the audio up to here. Sometimes I leave the video up to here, so we can basically cut the video from here and right click and say ripple delete. So I mostly use these many effects. You might have seen already in the video. But the thing is, I put them under a separate directory called GameChangerX so that I can open up this directory and all of them are here. That's also very important. Saves time. Everything that saves even a second, you should do it because you will be doing this stuff day in and day out every day. So from here, the main thing I am using nowadays is paint splatter and also constant gain for audio. So once that's and a gradient wipe to show that the video is just coming in. There it is. The next thing I need is I need to crop down. You can see there are a lot of my bedroom in the webcam. So I put crop in there. I cut out the left side. I cut out the right side. And I leave it as it is. I do a negative feather inside up to 100. So every time you change this, just always note these numbers because you can come back to this and do it every day. I change this to 80%. And then some days I put it straight. That's the other thing. I put some variation in it. So some days I put it straight. Some days what I do is I put basic 3D on it. I simply put a little bit of, say, 20 to 25% on it. Sometimes 30%, up to 30% I go. And this thing is still pretty big, so we'll reduce it to 70. Because we didn't cut much from around it. So that's it. Now we are set. So at this point, the intro is done and the recording of the video started. Welcome back everyone to more of Surge. So now at this point, what you want to, based on how you recorded the gameplay, which I try to do almost uninterrupted gameplay recording. But you should always spend at least as much time as the game recording because you should watch and listen every frame of the video that you're putting out. Because a person like me, I smoke. So I sometimes sneeze, I sometimes cough. You need to cut those out because those make your video either sound completely unprofessional or sound professional. So those can be the difference between professional or unprofessional. Yeah, we didn't make much So that way, if the recording I know beforehand is fine, I move from one after voice the last episode to another voice. Almost a week. Here I'm talking all the time, so I will keep on listening for everything. But after rescuing him, he gave a. If there is a portion which I can skip where I'm doing something or fighting, I just move the playhead. Weapon-wise, we have not found anything new. To the next talking portion. Thinking is you need to do two different kind of run in this game. They look at. So this way, my cigarette is off again. So this way now, this is the portion where you go through every video and cut out portions that you don't want. Every time you cut out something, you probably want to put a little bit of transition in. You'll need to do that. You cannot cut down on this time. You'll have to do that for every video. But then again, at the end, if you're following the same pattern that I follow, at the end, there will be a little bit of portion where you will... In my arm gear... So we are reaching the end. When you're reaching the end, if you're using Premiere Pro, this bar is very useful. Okay, so this is where we are towards the end. Episode GameChangerX. Okay, that's my typical outro. So here we started talking. And these last three weapons all need to be upgraded. So we'll be back with all the upgrades done, and then we'll open up the last two shortcuts and the rest of the portions of this specific area. Hopefully you guys are liking it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Now this time, actually nowadays I have started doing this. Whenever I am talking at the end of the video, I want to make that make my face bigger because now the game is done. Now I'm talking to all the audience and I'm finishing the video. So basically choose this. I want to reduce this a little bit. I want to reduce this a little bit. I want to keep that, and I want to get rid of basic 3D, and I want to make this a little bigger, probably 100%. Now all these I'm still using Logitech C920. So you can, I'm in the process of buying a new camera, but the thing is I don't want to spend too much too fast behind the YouTube channel before being sure that I can keep doing it for a very long time. And so there it is, the transition. And these last 3 weapons all need to be upgraded. So we'll be back with all the upgrades done, and then we'll open up the last 2 shortcuts and the rest of the portions of this specific area. Hopefully you guys are liking it. If you did, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. GameChangerX out. So once out is done, we cut out this full video, choose all of the tracks, ripple delete. We'll put constant gain on the outro, we'll put paint splatter on the video, we'll put gradient wipe on the webcam, and we are done. We'll click on the outro, reduce his volume a little bit, and that's it. Episode GameChangerX out. You guys probably have never seen that I have this green box on my outro where I actually choose and basically overlay the video that I want to promote at the end. So with that, it's done. So this is the end of the videos. After this, I just choose File, Export, Media. I have already pre-configured properties here, attributes called default. So default basically is what I always export with. Default, basically you can see it has 60 FPS and does normal HD. I don't have the computer or the means to do 4K yet. And I'll choose the final Surge, and I'll cut out, because I created the clip from Surge 5 and I named it so, it saved me a few seconds of typing. That's it. But never do export, because export actually does it in place, but it takes much more time. Instead, always do queuing. Queuing will start the media encoder, which comes bundled with Premiere Pro. Even if you just bought Premiere Pro, it will come bundled with it. It will start this, and then what you can do is you can edit multiple videos in a row, keep them exported here, and then render them overnight. That's what I do. So now I start rendering, it will keep on rendering for something. And also while rendering, if you have a powerful NVIDIA GPU, you choose Mercury Playback Engine. So that kind of wraps up the whole thing. Hope you guys learned something from it. I don't mean to say that I know everything about Premiere Pro. I am myself a beginner, and but I bring out a video every day. That's very important, and that I think is important for everyone who takes YouTube seriously. So let me know in the comment section if celebrating our 500 subscriber mark with this video of a tutorial was good, or if you liked it or not, if you learned something new from it, would it help you? This tutorial will help you reduce your video editing time. Let me know in the comment section. And if you are seeing this video because you just stumbled on this channel and you were looking for Adobe Premiere Pro or video editing software or the video editing tutorials, please subscribe to this channel. We play video games in this channel regularly, and I hope to keep you guys entertained. With that, 500 baby, GameChangerX out.